Echo and the Bunnymen here on Stereo Underground. And one more track for Aaron Gregson, because he wanted to hear that one and another one from New Order, which I can't believe I've never had on Stereo Underground before. I had to go and find it afresh. I couldn't find it in the record collection, which was weird because I thought I have played it many times. Turns out I haven't. Play that in a second. After I've reminded you, if you've enjoyed this on the telly, there is a radio audio version you can get anytime, any place across the planet. Just go to our website, stereounderground.co.uk, for further details. There's a link there to the Mixcloud channel where you can listen anytime, any place you want, and you can find out all the radio stations around the planet that put the show out as well, and details on upcoming live gigs such as this one where we've got the Vapors performing at our first ever live gig. But if you're watching this on a repeat, that may have passed, but we should have other live gigs coming up as well, so check them all out on the website, stereounderground.co.uk. Anyway, back to Aaron Gregson's email. He says, my husband Francis and I, youthful 53 myself, and him a sprightly 80-year-old, only just discovered Stereo Underground on Rewind TV a few weeks ago with your Christmas edition. I know, where have we been? We're now avid viewers, although we've got no idea if we're watching new episodes or old ones. I'm still here. This is a new one now because I'm reading out your email, just if you're in doubt. I should hold up a picture of the day's newspaper, shouldn't I, to prove it's new. Here's a list of songs I haven't yet seen on SU I think would be a perfect fit, although that's not to say you haven't played them yet. I haven't seen enough of SU where they've appeared. Well, you've struck gold, because the one I'm about to play from New Order I've never played before. Now, there are two gig stories you're giving me here. I'm not going to read them both out. You will get those beer mats because you sent in the gig story, but I'm going to go with the first one. He says, look, here's a gig story for you, which may be beer mat worthy. In 2014, I was lucky enough to get tickets for Kate Bush's Hammersmith residency. It was a pretty pain-free event. The start of her residency coincided with Francis and I being on our honeymoon, so when the tickets went on sale, I went straight to the only date we could make, which was the final Saturday of the run. I was amazed to instantly bag 8 tickets. Oh no, tickets in row 8. Why do you want 8 tickets? Tickets in row 8. I was later informed that due to a reconfiguration of the stage, our row 8 tickets were now row 4. Result: when we got there, I was surprised to see, sat a few rows behind me, Midge Ure and Howard Jones. So it was nice to score better tickets than 80s music legends. The show obviously was epic and unforgettable. It's a great memory, Alan. I went to see... who was it? Bruce Springsteen doing some of his kind of Zydeco bluesy numbers, and it were not the greatest hits, and it was in the small venue just off of the main Wembley Arena, and it was amazing. When we got there and sat down, suddenly people started cheering and pointing in our direction, turned around, and behind me and a couple of my mates was Sting, who came in and sat behind us. It's always satisfying when you've got better seats than some of these big names, isn't it? Anyway, Aaron, I'll read your other one another day, because it's another good story, good gig story All About Eve. In the meantime, I've been promising this for ages. This is New Order, and this is the one I've never played before. Can't believe it. This is Bizarre Love Triangle. Great track.